My ass is bleeding. Welcome back to Zelda.
Guess who else's ass is bleeding?
Links. That happened. I'm gonna try to like... Or actually, I do know how to do it now, so I'm just gonna take a picture and I'm gonna get that link and I'm gonna put it in the thumbnail. So you know what? Good.
Great.
Because I am advancing in my skills.
I'm proud of you, Grasshopper.
If this wasn't like my room and like I'm tired and I don't feel like changing my clothes even though I'm right next to my closet, I literally just would have poured water like all over myself. Because you said like Grasshopper as I'm going to sip water, but that would have only been funny for like you and me, and like whatever.
Okay, so talking about the review that I have to make for Sword Art Online. So it's now after like I'm just gonna explain to you what I think it shows. I'm gonna tell you what like I found after I looked it up. It's not that good. So
Oh wow, you never mind. I thought you had full hearts. I'm like, wow, you're actually doing it. And I'm like, nope, you're just not picking up for whatever reason.
Oh, kills in one shot. These guys too. That's great. I love this sword. So
yeah, shit, you got a new sword. I completely forgot already.
So
review.
It was a pretty okay show. Like it had sort of the Walking Dead appeal of.
I have not seen that yet.
No, it had the vibe of literally anyone can die at any moment. Except the main character, and they had a reasonable plot.
Didn't they have like, the main character die like recently-ish?
I don't know. I haven't watched Walking Dead.
I don't know.
It's because it's become predictable and literally no one's died.
I have never watched it. I don't care.
Like no one died for the longest time. It was like weird.
I know
because that was like the main hook of a show.
I know the Negan pop-on is apparently like super rare, and I'm hoping I can find it so I can like trade it for something.
Like you know how like Rick, the main character of Walking Dead, just happens never to die. Well, the main character in SAO.
I can't do like I do
got
a
the explanation of.
Voice.
He got the explanation of, oh well, he was a beta tester, so like he's naturally higher level than everyone else, so like he's kind of like not gonna die because he has no life, and trained a lot with the extra hours he had. It's like, well, I can kind of see that.
Is this it?
No.
This is new.
So
I know you're just so used to running away from everything now.
Yeah.
God.
Well, at least the shield.
This shop is like identical to another one.
Yep.
So should you get bombs? It's up to you. I don't know. I mean, you can kill the. This is new.
Yep.
Is this nothing like make sure because I feel like we can like.
Man, it seems awfully familiar.
I feel like we can end up getting into like the fucking like 5th dungeon, and I don't want to.
Well, doesn't matter what order you do it in. Anyway, so I'll let you decide.
Like power level, it might.
I'll let you decide then.
That's not where it is, but like I don't know. Let me look up what dungeon it is.
So, like, that kind of made sense of why the main character like happens to never die, because like he's has no life and so good.
Right. It's not that dungeon.
So, where was that? Oh yeah. So that like it was kind of good for a while, and then he got a love interest. I'm like, oh well, okay, now he has something to care about. Fine. And then they got married. Then they spent a few episodes. Like there was a few people died in this like pretty interesting like gang cover up thing.
What?
It was like so in the
make sure you save like after you like are acquainted.
I died. Anyways, so in that world, or like in that virtual world, there are things called guilds, which are basically like groups of people of any size. And the best I describe them are like kind of like gangs, whereas like you join and then like you're part of it and like you're part of one.
Christ.
And so there's like this one gang that's like out to kind of like rob everyone and kind of kill them. That's like their thing. And there was like this huge setup, and like I honestly didn't expect this like stuck up posh guy in like the rich.
I have no idea what that is.
Like the posh. Like,
no, I'm talking about like where you just were. Like I just clicked on all like 9 things. I have no idea.
It's okay. I think we know about that. So, fairy.
The first dungeon. I don't really know. Should I just tell you where to go?
Yeah,
Although this is like new. There's also like a third of the fucking map that we haven't even been to yet.
like, I don't care. Oh, I was supposed to go up, wasn't I? Oh well.
Okay, getting to level 1 is what I.
So, you know, it has things I didn't expect, which was good.
It'd just be
And it was
easier for you to
surprising.
die, actually.
I mean, okay.
I mean, like you can go back, but like, where I need you to basically go is literally spawn. So like,
Is it like really the opposite side?
I really don't know where you are.
Eat fish.
Okay,
I died.
I mean, hypothetically, you weren't that far, but like,
Close.
still, this is faster.
I got hearts back.
So,
anyways,
it's that. So like that spawn.
oh okay.
Yeah, because I mean, it is the first dungeon, and in a game like this, where it's like all a map, that didn't spawn last. You just would have lost. Like,
Yeah, I wasn't paying.
even though you are actually, where is that in relation to the fountain?
Probably pick up some hearts
Decently
by
far.
then. Probably pick up some hearts by then. No rubies. I don't want rubies. But there's a heart.
As you
Okay.
like just lost one. Although you made that's true.
I gained a net profit. Now.
Gained.
So
Dude, these games, man.
so after the main guy got married to the love interest, I'm like, okay, I hope this doesn't like go down to look now, and then the next episode they bought a cabin. So that's 5 minutes of them buying a cabin, and
Yeah.
then the girl had a midlife crisis even though she's like 16 or something.
Keep going. You
Up
went.
or-
Yeah, up. It's literally just straight up.
Okay.
So like.
So she had
Up
like a
one more.
midlife crisis because she's like, is he older than me? And then they go
Right.
off. Okay.
Left. I mean, sorry.
And then they go off.
You know what I meant.
They go off into the woods, and then they find a girl and decide to adopt her. And like, no, don't do it. And then the show got progressively worse. It was like as soon as that girl showed up, it got progressively worse.
The only show I've
Interesting.
Oh look, it's the Dungeon of My Little Ponies and Dragons.
Is the pizza aggressive?
I don't know, but
Maybe I should have bought that.
I don't know.
I feel like
The only show I've watched like recently is Rick and Morty, and I loved it. That's a show that like
spooky, scary.
that's a show where here's the thing. I know the sense of humor. Oh, there you go. I know the sense of humor is very different to stuff that you necessarily like enjoy humor-wise.
Well, some things it was like
to some extent.
Rick and Morty for me was hit and miss a lot. Times.
Yeah,
and
I
like,
think
I didn't feel like sitting through the show where it's like I could just watch the good clips online. You know.
I guess. See, the thing.
I know it's like I heard later on it gets like more emotional. Just like
Oh yeah, no.
Just kind of didn't want to sit around for this.
Season 2 finale almost made me cry because I was just like so tired.
It's pro school.
So the thing with that, and I don't. I feel like I've said like I almost cried a lot recently. I don't cry easily. It really does have to be like a long build up, or of emotion, like in like real life. And I was also very overtired because I had a long ass day when I finished it. But like, where the fuck was I going with that? I don't remember.
It's going to be 3 episodes.
Oh yeah. The thing with Rick and Morty, it's episodic in a weird kind of way. Like, you can get away with not seeing it in like a row, but I think it's better that way. I think it's way better off that way. There were some episodes like the Mr. Minxie's episode. I fuck up the pronunciation of that. That one's really, really funny. Where it's like, "Hi, I'm Mr. Minxie's," and I
think I saw a clip on that online.
Because the mother, there was the mother, the father, and the daughter, and so the mother's just like, "Can you help me experience life?" And then the daughter's like, "Give me a boyfriend," some shit like that. And because they both hit the box, and they both got their own Mr. Minxies. And the husband's like, "You have to go more simpler. Can you take can you shave 4 off of my golf record or something?" And it's like, "I'm Mr. Minxies." And the way they Mr. Minxies works is like, they die once they fulfill their quest.
Yeah, that's sad.
No, but here's the thing with that. That's how their species is. So they achieve summer, and the mother's like wants like immediately.
Yeah.
They cannot shave the thing off of his golf game. So the Mr. Minxies spawn another Mr. Minxies.
They tried to shave off like
four, like I think it was like 4 off of his golf record or some
Wow.
shit, like to make his putting better or whatever. And like that one Mr. Minxies could not do it, where the other two solved like those really long emotion things immediately. So like that one Mr. Minxies spawns another one to try to help him. In the end of the day, they have like 50 Mr. Minxies, and they cannot shave it off, and because they're not supposed to like live as long as they've been living, they're like not dealing well. So like they both freak. Hi, welcome to the episode playing Zelda. I mean mid episode. All right, well, you can pause right here, right? All right, next episode we will continue. All right, talk to you later. Basically, the thing with Rick and Morty is they literally spawn like 50 Mr. Minxies, and because their like species is bred for them to not live as long as they are, they go crazy and they go to just kill him because they can't fucking shave it off. It's just like it's really fun.